welcome back to the channel. Amato brought home some chicharrones yesterday from work, and we had some tacos and some rice, but we had some leftovers too. So I'm gonna make some fried rice with these, the rest of the chicharron. This is what's left over. I've already put some in the oven, and we are actually gonna be using some of our Thrive Live freeze-dried foods in our fried rice today. So let me show you what we're gonna use. I'm making fried rice today, but I don't have any fresh produce. I have a cucumber and I have some radishes, and I don't think that'll be good in fried rice, but I do have some green onions and the red and green bell peppers that we just used in our taste test yesterday for the skillet meal. So I'm going to just add just a little bit to my fried rice. I also have some freeze-dried onions that I'm working through here. I already put what I wanted inside of a measuring cup with some boiling water. This has just been sitting, waiting, and we will get this stir-fried in just a second, but I want to show you the meat first. All right, these are the chicharrones. It went from this to this. And what I have in my jar is some sticky Asian sauce that I made for some pork belly a while ago. So we're just gonna add some of this sauce, this dressing, to our chicharrones that I cut up. There's brown sugar, soy sauce, and other things, so it's gonna caramelize nicely. I have my oven set to broil. Brown these, char these until I feel like they're the way that I want them. So they've been in there for a few minutes already. All right, so I have my rice ready to go, left over from last night. I have 3 eggs that I've beaten with a little bit of milk. I'm gonna use some garlic. I have a nice thumb size of ginger that I peeled and diced, and then my freeze-dried Thrive Life green onions. I'm going to use some pepper, some soy sauce, which isn't shown, some fish sauce, and some toasted sesame seed oil. And it's going to be absolutely delicious. Let me show you how I do it. Okay, I just pulled the meat out of the oven, and we're going to get started on our rice. To start, I'm going to add some toasted sesame seed oil. This is what I'm using. Use as much as you want. I love the flavor, so I'm going to use a bunch. You could use bacon fat, use whatever kind of fat you have. And we're just gonna let that get hot. Okay, the first thing that I'm gonna do now that it's all nice and smoky is add my vegetables. It's gonna splatter because they're wet. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my rice because my meat's already cooked, so it doesn't need to be in here very long. Make sure you get your rice coated with the oil and just let it, after you break it all apart, just let it set, and you're going to fry it. Get it nice and toasty, or as toasty as you like. While that is getting nice and crispy, I'm just going to season it with some black pepper. I'm going to throw in my ginger. We're going to toss that together. Smells so good. I need to add my garlic, so I'm going to go in with a nice big spoonful. I just added my garlic and ginger with my rice because I didn't want the garlic to burn, otherwise it'll just kind of have a funky rancid taste, and nobody wants that. And I'm going to note that I'm not quite sure what kind of white rice this was. This came in a packet of something. I just pulled it out of the pantry and made it last night, so I'm not exactly sure what kind of white rice this is. Otherwise, I would just use jasmine rice. But go ahead and give it a toss. You can see bit bigger chunks in my fried rice. I don't really like to mix my rice and my egg together. So I'm just gonna let this scramble on this side. My rice fry as well on this side. I'm just going to break up my egg a little bit into smaller pieces. I still want bigger pieces. I don't want it to be a tiny crumble. And I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to add my meat, which is all nice and sticky. And I am going to go in with a little bit more oil. If you don't want to use that much oil, by all means, you can skip it. I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of fish sauce to my rice. Not too much. And I'm using Kikkoman's soy sauce, so I'm just going to give a few drops there. Because the rice is pretty moist. I think I just used too much water, liquid, when I made it in the rice cooker yesterday. And we're just going to go ahead and mix everything together, kind of folding it in. You have sesame seeds, go ahead and add those in. I'm going to go ahead and put my green onions from Thrive Life in here. And just stir that around and let that fry for a couple of minutes. As a quality control inspector, make sure that you taste your food as you go along to get the seasoning just right. It's really good because I'm not going to use a whole bunch more soy sauce because my rice is already a little too moist. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. Just a sprinkle of salt. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of MSG. We tolerate it fairly well. If you don't, you can leave it out, but we do like the flavor of it. Let's plate it up and let me show you what we got. Well, there you go, everybody. There is our leftover fried rice using the chicharrones that Amara brought home after work yesterday. And a few Thrive Life freeze-dried ingredients. Honestly, you can't even really tell that they're in there, but that's okay. This still tastes great. I did throw in a little MSG for those MSG lovers out there, but you can leave that out if you can't tolerate that. Thanks for watching another video. I hope you enjoy the fried rice, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye, everybody.